Ladies and gentlemen, it's another Tuesday, but not like every other Tuesday here on the PD Skillz Show. This is the No Ring North, let's call it damage report. Today, so as I said, it's the damage report. It's No Ring North, so we're going to start with the man in charge, the one and only Warhead. This is not a rerun. What's up, brother?
Yo, episode 0 and episode, what number is this now?
I want to say 14.
Hey, good. I like that number. It's my birthday number.
There we are. Actually, you know what? To be complete, yeah, it is. It would be 14. 100%. So I guess instead of the regular, how's it going? I mean, things are a little different for us this week. We finally got it in. No Ring North. How you feeling?
Like the worst thing about it is just my heel. When I landed on that concrete floor, something happened and my heel's just been buggered ever since. I've been popping ibuprofen every day just to get the swelling down, but it's almost back to normal. When you get up to be our age, like
yeah, fuck.
Healing, yeah, exactly. Healing doesn't go too quickly.
Yeah, no, definitely not as quick as it used to. Now it's what we wrestled last July. Was it July last we wrestled?
I think it was August and September. So August,
I wrestled in July. Then you guys had the second show. That's right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So yeah, you still had a month. I had a month more layoff there, but definitely it was definitely a good feeling. Like you were saying, everybody seems like they've got that I just got laid glow about them. First time getting to do the wrestle since last year. So
everyone's stretching their muscles all over again, like, oh, it hurts so much.
Yeah, but you know what actually tells me everybody's obviously missed wrestling. What tells me that you missed it was we are sitting here the week after a show. And we're talking about wrestling.
Yeah, we're talking about the show. Yeah.
I literally was like, all right, I know how Warhead is. I'll probably talk to him in a week. I'm gonna go home, lick my wounds, chill out, think of what's next. And then you hit me up, you're like, how you feeling? Hey, I was thinking this, and I'm like, oh, I did not expect this week after show.
It's a lot different than like, a live show with fans and all that stuff. Because literally, as you know, No Ring North, that's a sweet mug, dude.
Stay puffed.
Yeah. As you know, No Ring North is just like the buddies hanging out, being the shit of each other, chirping each other.
Yeah.
And it's a lot less stressful than actually running a live show and having so much fucking money invested into said show.
Yeah. I guess the stress part isn't there. You're not worried about the turnout, etc. I guess. Yeah. I mean, to say the least, timing fucking goes out the window.
Yeah.
Fucking long day.
Fuck, it was like a full fucking 8-hour day for me. 9-hour
24
day.
for this guy.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, but that was including the stop at my sister's afterwards. So.
And you've got the longest drive. Don't worry. Yeah. Next month you'll have the shortest drive.
I don't know that. I don't know where I'm going. So I mean, lots of good times at the show. I mean, shout out to the girls for holding it down at the sandwich station.
Yeah.
No different than just for the workers out there. This is no different than Death Proof. We get treated like fucking gold. So yeah, shout out to the food temp. That was definitely much needed. Great weekend though. Good crew of people. Now we had a lot of funny moments, and there's some things I kind of want to recap here. So for you, you love your comedy and your wrestling. For you, what was the funniest moment for you of the weekend?
Oh fuck, man, I don't know. Remind me of some, and I'll let you know which one I popped for the most.
Well, I mean, we had for me, my funniest moment, and I don't know why, what kills me is Unsafe Travis. You'd made me a fucking unicorn.
Yeah, I was actually telling my
that was filthy.
Oh, the single? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna start doing that more often.
That was bad. It was like it was honestly like the difference between like a chop, like like a regular chop and a huge chop. It was just the one is so acute.
I think the one is what made him bleed. Like the
Yeah,
bundle, like there's no blood, but after that single one, he had like that little.
but it just killed me that you made me a fucking unicorn. Because it's my understanding that that's probably the hardest match he's had.
I'm probably gonna say yeah. Like look at the right off the bat what I did to him.
Yeah, and he kept his composure. He talked that shit. Like I was super impressed.
I was literally going to say, I was thinking about doing this podcast. I'm like, I gotta say that Safe Travis has fucking impressed me so much. I've got a whole new level of respect for him. And I've been
100%.
trying to wrestle him. I've been trying to wrestle him in Courage and in MCW, trying to get this match booked. I'm glad I did for No Ring North, and holy fuck, like
Did not disappoint.
did not disappoint at all. Love that kid. He's half my size and half my age, and holy shit, he can throw down.
Yep. No, 110%. That dude is way tougher than anticipated, and the label is deceiving.
Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. Because like we brought something out of him. He got a lot more vicious that day.
100%. I didn't think that's how that match was going to play out. I didn't think that's how he would react and be in that environment.
Yeah, I'm super, super proud of him. That blew my mind.
100%. Now, crazy. Let's go on the crazy side, because I mean, there's a lot of stupidity.
Yes, there was.
I don't think a match went by where we were like, that might have not been the best.
Kyle taking that moonsault from good guy Greg. Who we're all like, we think he's
the moonsault was absolutely brutal. Like there was impact behind his head on the fucking car.
Yeah, that's why there was the fucking dent in the hood of the car, because the knee hit his head dented the car. Like
just unreal.
And then I mean
to keep going
the match.
and to keep going and come back for more, like unbelievable. Like those, and that was one of those things, like, because I'm under the impression those two are good friends, obviously, right?
Yeah, they've known each other forever.
Yeah, and that kind of keys into my, like, where I say, like, when you're in there with someone, like you can just throw and
each other.
And sometimes it's for the better, and sometimes, I mean, it's to your detriment. But I mean, they definitely beat the piss out of each other. Like when they were hitting each other, that's like, these guys know each other. Like they're going.
Yep. Yeah.
And then definitely excited to see Jessie Mack back into action.
Oh fuck yeah. Fucking love Mac. I'm glad she's back, and like, she had like a bit of the nervousness leading up to the show, like, I'm gonna be socially awkward. I'm like, shut the fuck up. We're family.
And it's been a while. I mean, she just had a kid too, like.
Yeah. And it's the first time she's been away from the kid.
It's a lot of firsts at once.
Yeah, that's a separation anxiety right there.
First wrestling match, first wrestling match in a year, first time away from your kid ever. Yep. You're in the woods with 10 guys. Now, a lot of actually, I shouldn't say a lot of new faces to No Ring North, but I mean a lot of new matchups and a lot of new new vibe. Kind of, we did a lot of new stuff, tried out a lot of new things. What would you say are some of Warhead's top moments for the show? Like, what really did it for you that you think people could look forward to without giving away any spoilers?
The commercials, all the extra footage that we filmed, the commercials were gold. I love that stuff. Just all of Jer's crazy ass ideas to make every single match different and seem like you're watching TV. It's like you're watching TV, but like a sitcom with wrestling, and then something else with wrestling. Like,
yeah,
we're basically trying to change the game.
Oh, I tell you 100% though. I learned an invaluable lesson about barbed wire and cutscenes.
Barbed wire and cutscenes. Oh yeah, yeah.
Nothing. It was like I had paced around that field trying to keep my adrenaline going. And that's what I told you beforehand too. I'm like, I'm gonna have to stay in the game. I'm gonna have to stay in the game.
You're jumping around like jogging.
Trying to keep the blood pumping. But yeah, that was
fucking-
miserable. I'm sure the finished product, because Jeremy's a stud, is gonna be awesome. But
it's gonna be amazing.
what a rough day. It definitely made feeling it the next day worse. I actually just today, some of the barbed wire punctures started bruising just today.
Jesus, well, my cut on this back shoulder here is like infected. The one on this arm is like, cleaned up. It's what we do.
And it's funny. I came home and I asked my girlfriend, "Hey, you want to throw some polysporin on the old cuts on the back?" And what's funny is she's a nurse, but she doesn't deal well if it's like someone she knows outside of work.
Yeah,
she's just like, no, thank you. And then, but she was fine. And then it was cold and I made a noise, but she thought that made her mean to her. And she was like, I'm done. So I'm leaning against the wall, using my elbow to jam my arm into weird spots, trying to clean myself up. And of course, that's at 6 o'clock in the morning because I got home at 5:30 in the morning.
I am so sorry.
Nope. It was a blast. It was totally worth it. I'll do it 1,000 times. It doesn't matter. And you know what? I had offers to stay other places overnight, but the next day was Father's Day, and I'm a father before a wrestler, so I was 110% making it back no matter what. I can do both. I can still have fun and balance it out. I got a couple hours sleep. Went for my Father's Day ice cream date as per usual, and took the next day to start to feel it. I always kayfabe my kid.
Yeah, you pause the pain for a day.
Yeah, even though she calls me out on all of it. She comes walking up behind me, sees the big cut down the back of my head. She's like, "You're bad."
You hang out with bad people.
She's in the other room, and I just heard her go, "Yes, I do." So, one of the other things, and I want to keep score here because I want to get a general consensus. Because this video is going to be coming out. It's going to be a marvel to watch. MVP.
Oh, honestly, I gotta say, save Travis.
Save Travis?
Or sorry, unsafe Travis. 100%.
Unsafe Travis.
Yeah.
So I am staying completely out of this because out of the people that I'm speaking to, it is my understanding that it's an odd amount of people. So I'm staying out of it so that there doesn't have to be any kind of ties.
You should try and get Jer on here for 5-10 minutes.
You know what? I may try and do that. I'll tell him I'll hold, you know what? I'll hold everything. I'll hold the logos hostage up. Like, listen, man, I really want to give you these logos, but I need 5 more minutes of your time. I'm sure he'd be down. All right. So we've got one in for show MVP, unsafe Travis Moore. So I'm gonna get everybody else on here. And see what everybody else has got to say about the show. But of course, like I said, we got to start with Warhead. Now, on the fly, once I get everybody in here, am I able to get you back on for one more recap?
Yeah, of course, obviously.
All right, perfect. Well, I guess that's it for now. I will get to the rest of the gang, and I will catch you later.
Great. Peace.
Out. All right, we're jumping back in with the next fighter on our list here today, the one and only safe, or should I say unsafe, Travis Moore. What's going on, brother?
Not much, brother. Just chilling out, drinking my ginger ale.
Yes, sir. So we're a few days post show now. How you feeling? What hurts?
It's funny. Honestly, the part that hurt the most is finger. Got clipped by air. While I was throwing a light tube. And then my elbow right here, it was from the power bomb.
So of all the shit that you took, it's the things you didn't expect to hurt.
Yeah, exactly. The last things I expected to hurt.
So this was now I know you've done hardcore matches before. I've seen you versus Tyler Arrow at the Academy Wars there. Where it's, where there's no DQ or whatever the case is. But is it safe to say this is probably the most violent match you've had?
Yeah, these were one of the most violent matches I've had. The match with Tyler Arrow doesn't compare to how violent these gone. I didn't even bleed in that match. Tyler Arrow. This one, I was bleeding down my arms. I was bleeding down my face. It was nuts.
So obviously, you know, Chad throws he throws a different kind of show together. It's usually kind of like a party. A lot of good moments. A lot of funny moments. What took the cake for you in the comedy section?
Honestly, I don't want to like spoil anything, but
As long as I've already talked to Warhead. As long as we're not giving out results, little moments, it's okay. You know, if there's stuff that people gotta see when this comes out, we're good.
Just okay. So I think the whole thing of you ribbing people was just hilarious.
Yes.
Like the little things like me and you ribbing Warhead.
Yeah.
You ribbing Jason Chase.
That was definitely
was
something
great.
outside of my comfort zone. Warhead's really got me to not take myself so seriously, and it's definitely unlike anything I've ever done before.
Oh, it was so funny, man. I was laughing the whole time.
Now, lots of crazy moments. You being involved in quite a bit of them. But I mean, we've got knockouts. We've got things go wrong. We've got blood and everything that went right. What was the craziest moment of the day for you?
Honestly, like for my own match was the match with Warhead, getting put through the car windshield.
Yeah.
It wasn't that part. It was the fact that I bounced the first time.
Yeah, that bounce was fucked.
Yeah, because I hit it and then I just recoiled back and then like he just grabbed
I feel
me.
that.
Yeah. Pardon?
I mean, I feel that. I hit a door and I didn't think I was gonna bounce either.
Oh, it's funny when we saw you hit the door like a few times. We couldn't hold back laughter because we were just like, how the fuck is it not broken yet?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't anticipate that, but we had definitely got through it. So is it safe to now safe? Is it safe to say that we'll see more Travis Moore at No Ring North?
I'd say so in the future. Let me heal up first, I'd say.
So hey, but I mean, you also got a free haircut out of the deal.
Yeah, I did. It's funny because I legit was showering today, and then you know how I didn't catch one of the other showers. When I'm like going through my hair, and I just find a big glob of hair, and I think it's from that match.
So there is a noticeable like spot that's missing.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to like check in the like mirror and stuff, and ask like my mom or something to help me.
Well, when you got long hair, it hides easy, right? So I was curious if it left a bald spot, but I mean, the day of, I was more concerned about just making sure it wasn't gushing blood or anything like that.
Oh yeah, you and
me and Matt, like Matt, we froze at first. We were like, oh yeah, we gotta make sure this guy's alive. Like, mind blown. Like, yeah, that was definitely unexpected. One of the things that kind of I've been kind of trying to get the feedback on, because I mean, I've seen skewers as in plural done thousands of times. I've never seen skewer singular. How was skewer singular?
Honestly, that hurt more than the multiple skewers.
That's what I figured. It's not spread out, and like we were talking, like I talked beforehand about it, and that's where the blood came from. It's like all the skewers was fine, and then the singular one.
Yeah.
But for me, that was my funniest moment of the show. Was you made me a fucking unicorn. Of all the things to say, you're like all beat up, smashed up, and bleeding, and that came out of your mouth, and I was like, holy fuck. This, I'm like, not only am I like, is this not what I expected? out of a hardcore match from Safe Travis. I also did not expect this level of high grade shit talk that made me laugh.
Yeah, it's funny. I was really comfortable with shit talking there, and I've been told before that I shit talk way too much sometimes. But right there, I would just.
Hey, but you know what? In that environment, like we got no fans. That's the best. If you guys shit talk, like you're filling the void.
Yeah, and like if you notice in my Chris Logan match, I would say I was shit talking less because I think I was just a lot more like, because when I hit him with the light tube and all that blood went down his back, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You see the shock set in my face.
Is that now that's from the Supercell Sunday? Is that the shot that's online?
Yeah.
So lots of like he got some good color just off the tube shot on the back.
Yeah, so when he you weren't there for that. So,
yeah, remember I had some baby holding to doing a long ride, so
yeah. So when I hit him, he turned around and like you won't see it right away, but like after he turned around again, his back went from clear just covered in blood.
Oh fuck. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah. I mean, me and you were supposed to get to tango there, but I mean, old man Skillz fucked his ribs up because apparently the chair didn't break and I did. But hopefully we get a chance to run that back because definitely looking forward to it and seeing what kind of fucking bullshit we can come up with.
For sure.
Now I'm taking votes now too. Who in your opinion, because I mean we want to give people, something to look forward to. Whose show MVP would you say for this edition of No Ring North?
Honestly, I would say Cutsy. He was definitely giving it out there, and he was
he's
crazy ideas.
Yeah, I actually I don't know. I didn't get to see too much of him prior to No Ring North. Aside from like a couple quick match, like I seen some PWO stuff, I believe, with him, but he's got like almost a different character I find for No Ring North. I don't know if it's similar to how he is anywhere else, but I like it. He's he comes off as
Completely
a legit badass.
Completely different. When I first met Cutsy and stuff, his whole thing was he was a serious person. Like he didn't.
That's what I thought. He seemed more like a darker, serious, silent type.
Yeah, like I had one of my first matches at HPW with him, and right then we were going at it brutal for it. Like we did a second rope power driver for that match, man. Like
fuck.
we went full out for it.
Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna update the people listening at home on the score. So far for show MVP, we're running at Unsafe Travis Moore with 1 point and Cutsy on the board with 1 point. So we're gonna get along to the next No Ring North fighter, but Travis, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at the Travis Moore for Twitter and Instagram, and then now I have a pro wrestling tee store, so you can buy my merch there.
And don't try to find him on Facebook. He has a page, but if you don't know him personally, the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
I got ears everywhere. I know the drill.
Yeah.
But all right, that's man who's time for show MVP so far. Safe Travis Moore. Thanks for checking in, brother.
Thank you, man.
Take care. And next up on the damage report here, No Ring North, PD Skillz Show, we have got the one and only, the two and only Matt Cash and Jesse Mack. How's it going, guys?
What's going on, brother?
It's going.
How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling fine. I still got some scrapes and shit like that. They're healing, but
How's your butthole?
my butthole's fine, but it's like I have a cut underneath my butt cheek.
Oh, yeah, I got quite a few. Things got a little rough.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Jesse? I know it was your first time in a long time.
I was sore for like 4 days.
4 days, eh?
I still got this bruise.
My bruises didn't start showing up until like 3 days later.
Oh, that's fine.
Like almost all of my barbed wire, like puncture wounds, bruised.
Not me, man. Only like, yeah, I got a couple scrapes and then the glass. I'll show.
Oh yeah, well, because you did some more wrestling after I headed out there.
Yeah, I did another.
You know, because
Well,
I had
not
autograph
afterwards.
signings and media sessions to do. I had to get out of there right away.
Ah.
I had a baby. To
Yeah,
hold
I'm
and
pretty
shit.
sure some of us got fucked up, you know.
So, how was it nice to be on the road again?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you guys were closer than most of us.
Yeah, like
You had
yes and no
arrived
for me.
last.
I was just excited just to see everybody. You know what I mean?
I was like, does Cash think there's a rig to set up? Like, why aren't they here yet?
Oh no, we got fucking. Well, the thing is, like with the maps, man, like our maps were fucking shit. So it's like, oh, make a left on this street. It was like, okay, and we passed it. It's like, what the fuck?
Well,
We
that's
gotta
what's
do some
funny is I had
detours.
no problems. I didn't even know the address when I left Windsor because it's the middle of nowhere. And then you guys like got me the address when I was already like past London. I was like, okay, like I literally copy and pasted it while I was on the road. Didn't even look where it was sending me. It was just like Hail Mary, and who got me there?
I don't even remember. Like we were driving there. I'm like, I don't recognize anything. And like,
Yeah.
we've been there before. I'm like, I don't recognize any of it.
I got off at the wrong exit. I was supposed to get
Yeah.
off at the exit after the one I got off. Then I'm like, this ain't the fucking right exit. Then next thing you know, we're on 35, and yeah.
Wow. Last there, closest living, last there.
We also had to drop off the baby, get it.
And I was,
Oh,
yeah,
you
but I
were
literally
last
was
there.
the furthest, and I was one of the, aside from Jeremy, I was like the first person there.
Yeah, we weren't the last ones though. Fucking
Cutsy.
Cutsy and them were.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough then.
We were second last.
If you, I guess, then there you go. If you're not last, then I guess I can't give you that much shit for it. So it was a long fucking day, needless to say.
Yeah.
What were some of your guys' favorite moments? Like there was a lot of obviously there's a lot of comedy, a lot of brutality. As long as we're not giving out any like results, we're good to go.
Yep. I think my favorite was, like I said, just to see everybody again. And then a highlight for me was when he scared Chad. You got fucking ribbed.
Oh. Yeah, he didn't. I don't think he knew it was coming.
Yeah, I don't think so
Where
either.
the fuck was I?
It was during Chad match with Travis, I think.
Yeah.
When he popped out beside the car before it like jumped a little bit.
Yeah, I was definitely in rare form. I mean, obviously it's something he's going to want to do going forward, but the rib thing was definitely outside of my comfort zone. So for anyone that's going to watch the upcoming No Ring North, I'm not in my regular badassery of a form. Definitely
Well,
different.
fuck, how do you think I fucking feel?
I was wearing the onesie in the middle of like.
I rather wear a onesie.
Yeah,
than
that's
what I was wearing.
that was the most hardcore thing probably of the whole show, wearing a furry onesie.
They're so sweaty.
Yeah.
Now, what would you guys like? I don't know if there's a consensus, but what do you guys think was probably like for people who are going to want to tune in, craziest moment to watch out for?
Craziest moment to watch out for, fucking doing our stupid fucking shit with the barbed wire. That was fucking pretty crazy. Or Chad's fucking awesome bomb with
Oh man, that's the like that's still for me. That's my favorite. Is like
No,
that's,
I still think my favorite is Cutsy and Travis.
oh the Supercell Sunday.
No, yes.
that was good. That was good.
But I didn't know because I had only seen the clip. It was after I left. Like I didn't know he bled like a motherfucker like instantly from that.
Oh yeah, they had to shower him. They had to like give him a shower to like clean himself off.
Fuck.
Yeah, him and I got pretty fucking bloody.
Yeah.
Like I like fucking when I went through the glass, and I was on the ground. I got up. I saw all the blood. And I'm like, fuck, that hit somewhere where I'm gonna fucking
You
bleed now.
thought you caught a sweet spot.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh fuck, time to go to the hospital. But I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
So the fucking mosquitoes came and fucking started attacking me.
Gonna be ready to go back at her soon though.
Fuck, I'm ready to go now.
I'm
It's
still a
fine.
little sore. I mean, no secret to anybody listening / watching the show. I mean, this has been recorded over a few days when I can get in touch with everybody. I mean, it's still a week. It's a week later, and I'm still pretty rough. My ribs, like they were good for a couple days, and then I
Yeah.
slept on them weird, and then I'm like woke up today like I'm dead. I'm dying.
Like my wrist is like messed up for like all week. My wrist.
You guys are just pussies, man.
No,
I'm ready to fucking go. Let's
I'm
fucking
sorry.
do
I
it.
need
I didn't say I wasn't ready to go.
All right, you got a point there.
I just
but-
said it's gonna suck.
Yeah, well, I'm ready to go whenever we're ready to do it again. Let's get at her.
So I've been running down the list. If you guys had to like award an MVP for the show, and I'm keeping score here, I'm not telling you guys what the score's at so far. It's actually pretty minimal because I'm still early in the list. But who would you guys say MVP for the show? If someone's gonna watch this show back, who's gonna be the one they're gonna go like, holy fuck? Either like I was super surprised, whatever it was.
Pepsi.
No, fuck
Yeah.
no. No, I would just
He brought
say
a dog. He
No,
missed my heart.
Jess says Cutsy, and she hasn't been the only one. But for the record, we have Cutsy from Jess and fuck Cutsy from Matt Cash.
no. I don't know.
You
Like,
can switch your vote from fuck Cutsy to like a person.
well, I don't know. I'd say fucking. I'm going with fucking Travis.
I knew you were gonna say Travis.
But then,
Travis.
but actually, he's below me and you just because that like mine and yours that one spot we did. So he's below us, but
No, you know what? No, don't be the first guy to put yourself over, Cash.
oh, I will be.
Plus, you're my
Listen.
stunt double, so if you put yourself over, you're putting me over. It was another mirror match.
That's what I said. Me and you were the MVPs. And then
That's why
right
the
below us is Travis.
That's why that's why we bounce off of one of the doors, because even when there's two of us, there's only one of us because we're the same person.
You fuck those doors.
So for everybody keeping track at home, we're running Unsafe Travis at 2 points for show MVP, and Cutsy at 2 points for show MVP. No one else is on the board.
Well, fuck.
I haven't voted. I'm not voting.
Well, you got.
If I have to break a tie, I might, but only if I'm involved, so I can put myself over. Because I mean, why not?
The dog.
Fuck.
So without giving away any location, etc., or too many details, are you guys both doing the travel for the next show?
Yeah.
Sweet. How was this Jess, was this your first time like Sans baby? This show just passed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And how was that?
I don't know.
Was it nerve-wracking?
Well, yeah. Yeah, it was. There's a lot of emotions. I wasn't sure if I was just overstimulated from just people.
Yeah.
But there was a lot going on in my head.
Hey, it was a big day though. And like, it's your first day away from a kid, plus you're testing yourself really.
Yeah, and then I thought I could do like a modern version of my pile driver, and I'm like, no, probably should not have done that.
Yes, I do recall that, but I mean, hey, it's no fan show. We have beautiful editors.
I know.
There'll probably be like a huge explosion when you do it. And
I peed myself a little bit.
that's hardcore.
That's hardcore.
You know, people will pay extra if they know you pissed on Cutsy.
I mean, I haven't even told Cutsy that, I don't think.
Oh
What's going
man.
on now?
All right. Well, we've got the ups and downs from Matt Cash and Jesse Mack. You know what? The other couple I've had on the show already, I gave them a chance to plug their stuff. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that to you, Jesse. You don't even have to
Thank
plug
you.
your stuff. So I'll do it for you guys. If you love Matt Cash and Jesse Mack, do me a favor and head over to onlyslams.ca and shop No Ring North. We have a lovely assortment of t-shirts, one with Jesse Mack. It's an exclusive, and one with one Matt Cash. There you go. I did your plugs for you.
Thank
Fucking
There
you.
you go, buddy.
See you later, guys.
All right, later, brother.
We're moving along here. Next on the list, you already see his fucking face. It's that Kyle. What's going on, man?
What up?
How you feeling?
Just a little post-concussion syndrome, no big deal.
Yeah. Seems Jason Chase, aka Good Guy Greg, made good on his promise during the t-shirt campaign to knock a motherfucker out.
What's funny about that is I had no idea, like, until you even mentioned that. I was just like, wow, he actually did say that he was going to do that, and he did it.
Yeah, I remembered it. So I was like, wait a second, I need to go back and find that because I'm pretty sure that was promised. It's premeditated.
Absolutely. He totally, like, just planned that. He's like, I'm going to make do on this promise. It's like...
Yeah, and I'll give you the same heads up I've given everybody. We're okay to talk about shit that happened as long as we're not giving out, winners, losers, and secrets that might make me look like a bitch. But yeah, it was quite the day featuring you getting KO'd. How did you feel about the match though in general?
Honestly, I'm psyched about it. I can't wait to watch. Like, I've not, like, all I have is my memory, and there isn't much of there. So, I just can't wait to see the footage, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Seeing
I fucking we actually, most of us thought maybe like you got caught the wrong way with a VHS tape or something.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if we were going into super detail there, but like, yes. So like, what happened there was like, what happened just. And he hit me like real hard, like he was going for it, and I was just like, okay,
you guys
cool.
were giving it to each other like throughout. I mean, up until you got a little woozy, but
yeah, that was definitely the knee to the face. Anybody who's going to be watching that will see and know when that happens.
Yeah, for me, I didn't realize it until I looked behind where your head was. When I saw that dent, I was like, oh no.
That dent is that?
Yeah, because it was like a full-on damage transfer. It went from the front of your face to the back of your head, out the back of your head into the car, and just left a dent.
I had no idea. That's incredible. I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, full-on energy transfer off the moonsault.
Energy transfer. That's a good name for a finisher. I like that.
So I mean, for you, obviously, like it wasn't quite the road trip for you that it was for everybody else. But how'd it feel to, get back? Well, it's not even in the ring, but get back into the mix and finally get to throw some dukes.
Dude, I was so psyched. Speaking of throwing things, like right there, like, how we began things with that big toss of the, box of VHSs and whatnot, and how that went and whatnot. That was incredible. It was like, just a huge adrenaline, just, huge right away, just boom, big bam.
Yeah, with the way we've been doing things lately, for me personally, that's the hardest thing is getting into it.
I feel that, honestly. I was like, I was not into it until like the first, maybe about like, because I was nervous and I was like, how's this gonna go type of thing, blah blah blah, like, obviously. And then like right when it kind of hit and like what happened and how it all went down, it kind of just flowed. It was like, it was organic, and it was just like, it felt right. It was great up until like what happened, and even then, once I got my bearings after I was done, everything was great.
For me, it was difficult because I had to go from Kobe to kill mode in like 2 seconds, and that's difficult.
I feel
with some of the cinematics that are gonna, that are behind our match without giving any of it away. I mean, cold starts are terrible.
I feel that my reaction is 100% genuine. I can't wait to see that as well. Part of it.
That's good. I asked Cash how his asshole was feeling. This is the first time I've ever heard of somebody fucking scream that they got barbed wire in their asshole.
You got a barbed wire enema.
Yeah. Speaking of things like barbed wire enemas, what was probably for you like craziest moment of the show?
Craziest moment. I don't know, like I don't know how much I can give away, but like, definitely when
we've already talked about with a few people the 2 attempts at the awesome bomb on Travis.
Oh, okay, right on. Oh, I can't wait to see that either. That's gonna be the highlight of the night, man. That's insane. Like, that was incredible. Yo, I cannot wait to see that. But yo, I think for me, like the highlight was for like, I'm not even sure really. Like the most like harrowing thing probably was when I got backdropped onto the car, and I kind of landed like head first, sort of, because of the way the garage door was and how the car wasn't 100% pulled into the place.
Right. Yeah.
And I think just because of that, distance and whatnot, it kind of messed with it a little bit. We kind of hit a feet at the top, and he may have hit his head. I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Everything's a blur.
It is 100%, dude. You asked me like how it went and everything. It's like I 100% remember little bits. Like I remember picking up Warhead sex tape. I remember like picking up opening like. I remember saving the RVD ECW tape, which I still have. I have it as a souvenir. And Greg kept the one that had our trainer Fuego in it as Dirty Sanchez. He kept that, and it's still on the shelf to this day. So we both have souvenirs, which is dope.
And now then you try and get big and sell them for double their value, and then they're like double the value because it's old wrestling and it's now a match prop as well.
Legit, they survived. It was like one of the only VHSs that survived my forehead as Greg played it.
And then you did a second match later on, right?
I did. Yes. Ugh. That was something.
Yeah, it looked like they were something. It just sounds like it was short and violent, everything.
It was remarkably violent. See, this is the thing, is that I wasn't really like 100% like going into it because of the whole like, concussions, and I didn't know I had that, by the way. And so like when it came to reacting to sort of what was going on, I kind of got my ass kicked, just kind of got like, just beat on because like every time I would kind of go for something to kind of cut him off and like, kind of gain some offense, he was like right there, and it was like my brain was like reacting like it was lag. You know what I mean? You ever played video games and there's a lag? It was like that. You know what I mean? So he just got the better of me, and it was when I snapped out of it.
You're trying to duck, and he already knows you're dead.
Legit, this is what I'm saying. Like, I even like got a couple like, hit him or whatever. Right? Yeah. I'm like, I'm trying. This guy, he's hard. It's Matt Cash. Like, come on, he's hard, bro. Like, come on. Like, he's literally been in the ring with everybody that I want to be in the ring with, dude. So like, of course he's gonna kick my ass. Of course. Like, come on.
There you go. So one of my popular questions, I have not voted again, but I'm running it through. If you got to look back at the show, and for those who will watch the show, who's to watch? Who would you call show No Ring North episode 3 MVP?
Bro, Unsafe Travis, clap, 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 clap. Oh my
God.
right,
dude. There we
that
go.
kid killed it, man.
Kyle. So now Unsafe Travis taking the lead with 3.
Hey,
Cutsy at 2. Everybody else
2,
in the fucking basement was 0.
Honestly, Cutsy's my number 2. He's definitely would have been the number 2, but like I gotta hand it to Travis, man. He absolutely murdered that every single little bit. I'm so impressed by that kid. He's great. I love him, and it's awesome to meet him. He's great.
Yeah. All right. Well, before I kick you off my show for the second fucking time in my life, hit him with the plugs, and let him know the news, and hit him with the plugs.
The news. Oh yeah. So as you can see on my YouTube channel, my father has been revealed. Some Louisville, Kentucky jackass sitting up there in his little castle with his hot tub and his wife, and whoever else they've invited. And so that's my father, and I have to deal with that. And everyone saw the reaction at the end. I'm not going to give it away. Watch the video. Definitely, it's incredible. Buy my shirts on Deathmatch Worldwide. Go on my Instagram and click the little all my links thing in my bio, and you can find everything. It's great. And go to Only Slams and buy my shirts designed by PD Skillz, one of the best t-shirt designers in the friggin' biz. Look at this guy. It's awesome.
There we are. He's got a there's Kyle, and we only got 2 guys left, but we're trucking along. I'll catch you later, brother.
Straight up, man.
We keep on moving along here on the PD Skillz No Ring North damage report with Jason Chase, or as you're going to see him for one night only, good guy, Greg. What's going on, man?
Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. How's your shoulder?
It's holding in there. It's a little bit sore. Got some scabbage going on.
Yeah. I got the same car that you ran into, so I have a brand new respect for my vehicle. Built a little tougher than anticipated.
Right, yeah.
At least now I know if some hoodlums try to come down my street and smash off the mirror, that it's a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's just gonna snap in half and cut them.
So that was your first No Ring North show. How'd you fare out? How'd you like it?
Honestly, it wasn't just my first No Ring North show. It was my first hardcore match ever. Like, I've done different types of matches. I'm not usually a hardcore guy, but you know,
Okay.
when Kyle started running his mouth, I had to step in.
Hey, well, I was saying to him, like, you made good on your promise. You said you were going to knock him out, and you did it. So
Well, you know, Ginger always makes sure to follow his promises.
there you go. It just made me laugh because, like, man, I could have swore there was like a foreshadowing of this somewhere. And then I saw it today. I was like, there it is.
It happened. Yeah. I don't know whether it was karma or whether it was just the future calling, but somebody knew.
Yeah. So obviously quite the long day, a lot of stuff going on. We've kind of been recapping with some of the other guys and gals there, you know, funny moments, crazy moments. What were some of them for you?
For me, actually, it was just a collection of people. Like I said, it was my first No Ring North show. So obviously I was new to the scene, new to the people. I got to meet a lot of people. Some of the guys there are really interesting. I don't want to say too much because,
fair enough.
you know, obviously people have their own concepts and their own personalities, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I already got my ass beat once. So, but yeah, no, everybody seemed pretty cool. When it came down to it, there was a lot of interesting weapons, a lot of sweet elements to the match that you're going to be able to see. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it just as much as you guys.
And I mean, another one of the things I kind of want to take the second to, you know, while I've got you on here, and something I do want to talk about down the road to, you know, plug while I've got you here. There's obviously some mystery gear that you guys are going to want to pay attention to on the show, but then there's also, you know, your own gear and Kyle's new knee pads, and you know, you've got your own endeavors. So for those that are seeing you for the first time on my show, tell them what you do.
I actually run Gimmick Apparel Limited. I'm the designer, creator. I make all kinds of wrestling tights for a bunch of the guys in the Ontario circuit. I made this shirt actually.
There you go.
Aspirations, but you never know.
Hey, shoot big, man. Shoot big.
For sure. But you know, at the end of the day, it's not really about the money or about the you know, getting to the big time. It's about seeing the guys in the indie circuit look just as good as the guys in WWE and WWE, right?
100%.
Like a lot of these guys bust their ass 110% every time they're out there, and you know, they want to look as good as they actually are. But wrestling gear is super expensive, and I want to help the guys out too. So
yeah, I mean, I've always, like, myself, like I used to do, like when they were first popular, because I've been wrestling forever. I did like the pleather shorts, and then like ever since though, like I switched over to MMA shorts, and like I get them like pressed with something on them or whatever.
For sure, yeah, vinyl. A lot of people, like even in the Fed, you know, are doing vinyl because it's a lot more detailistic too. The spandex holds up a lot longer. Right, you can have stuff that lasts like 5-10 years, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't want to wear the same gear for 5-10 years either, right? So people are constantly updating their looks and, you know, evolving as a character or as a, you know, a personality 100%. Themselves. So
I mean, we had a big day, like I said, crazy moments, funny moments, but one of the questions I've been asking everybody, and like I said, Warhead said we're good, like as long as we're not giving away winners and losers. Who's your MVP for the day? Because I mean, with no fans, we are our biggest fans. For those that are going to watch the show back, who's your MVP for No Ring North Volume 3?
You know, honestly, my match was all well and good, but when I watched Travis Moore kick the living shit out of Warhead, I don't think I could handle another match like that. For a guy that size to be that ruthless, it's physically and mentally insane, and you guys are gonna have a blast watching it.
So there you go. I mean, we've now got Travis Moore in the lead with 4.
Cutsy really?
4. Cutsy with 2.
Oh,
and the rest of us schmucks with a big goose egg sitting in the basement.
For sure.
It's a 2-man race for MVP of No Ring North Volume 3, and there it is. But you know, this has been Scott Chase. Wow. Jason Chase. I went old school for a minute there.
The definition of the price of admission.
There you go. We got Jason Chase, aka Good Guy Greg, Give me your plugs. Where can they find you before I move on to
You can
my
check me
last
out on.
guest?
Yeah, you can check me out on Instagram at either Gimmick Apparel LTD or the Jason Chase. I'm also on Facebook. I got YouTube. It's youtube.com/barely bulletproof.
There we are. All right. Well, thanks for hooking up with me and giving a recap. We got one more hooligan on deck, and catch you soon.
Right on. Have a great night. Take care.
You too. Bye. All right. So, I mean, by process of elimination, you see him on the screen. You're about to hear his lovely voice at home. It's motherfucking Cutthroat. Cutsy in the house, baby.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. How you feeling?
Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Other than the first like 2 days afterwards, my dog was like biting at my back scabs.
Oh no! Oh fuck! He's just trying to take care of you.
It's all good. She didn't get it. She almost got one of the band-aids off it, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, rough shape for a guy that thought he was retiring.
I am retired. I'm currently not a professional wrestler, okay? I stand by that statement. I am retired.
I'm a no ring North fighter. I'm not a professional wrestler.
Yes. I'm a guy having fun with his friends. That's about it.
That's okay. What are you gonna do when we go back in front of crowds though? You just gonna disappear on us? You can't do us like that, Gutsy.
No, I'm still gonna go.
Oh, there you go.
I'll still be there. Yeah, I said I'm just
He's like, I'm gonna fight people, and occasionally I might even get in a wrestling ring, but I'm not gonna be a wrestler. I'm just gonna be a guy that wrestles.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So been running down the moments of the show. Chad said as long as we're not giving away winners and losers, we're pretty much free to reign. So what were some of the top moments for yourself for No Ring North Volume 3, so to speak?
Well, just stuff that sticks out. That fucking safety, just getting fucking tossed.
Yes, the awesome bomb has been a big speaking point.
I'll get a nod, man. That was the
I don't know if I like the one where he bounced better or the one where he actually goes through.
I told you, man, like when he hit it that second time, and it just immediately I seen the little hangings coming from the window from him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh Jesus Christ. Fuck.
And then fucking Chad looking over at me and Cash like, yo, check on him.
Like, come on, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was just so fucking dumbfounded when that happened.
Yeah. But that's good though. I like that, like, yeah, we're dumb and we're doing dumb shit. And yeah, we hurt each other a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So,
but we're there for the boys. The boys are there for each other.
I didn't actually get the chance. I got the chance to see you work a couple times before No Ring North, but I never got the chance to take in a lot of Cutthroat. And it almost, I kind of asked about it, and I was told that the Cutsy that I've gotten to see the last couple times is not the normal Cutthroat you would see in a professional wrestling ring.
That is absolutely correct.
You seem to be having more fun this way, though.
Yeah. Well, that all goes towards all the just a lot of like mental bullshit that I've recently had to deal with and whatnot.
Yeah.
And another thing is like I did have this like wrestling persona that I had in my head for a really long time. So of course, when I started wrestling, I wanted to use it. Hey, can you not honk that right now? Yeah, I wanted to use it and then I stuck with it. And then now that I've kind of given up, and now I wouldn't say given up on it, but just like I stopped caring so much about wrestling, which is what I did before. I cared too much about it.
Okay.
I've kind of just like let that all go. And now I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm being me, both inside and outside, which is the outside another thing. I was not me. I was too afraid to be me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like what you've put on camera, for us recently. And I mean, what we kind of put on camera recently is really what it is the whole day with a little few weapons thrown, and it's just us being fuckheads. Like, it's been enjoyable, and like it's, you know, for someone who, you know, is retired and, you know, has had a lot of stuff going on, you seem to fucking be loving life when you're there doing your thing. So it's fucking definitely good to see. And if that's a changing character inside and outside of the ring, fucking stick with it, man.
Yeah, well, it is. It's good because, like I said, it's a completely different feeling for me, which is the why, like, when I said I was like retiring,
Yeah,
like almost immediately Chad messaged me. I was like, hey, like, are you like retiring, or like do you still want to do no ring? And I was like, no, I'll still do it because it's completely different. I show up and I'm not worried about
yeah,
who's there and who's watching. Who do I got to impress? Who do I need to not say like certain things around? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. I can go there. I can tear myself apart. I can tear all you guys apart, you know, and then
There
we
you go.
beat each other up and have a fucking laugh at it when we're watching it later. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's just all good. There's no stress at all.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. Fucking.
Bring her up. Bring her up, because she's probably gonna be in the background of No Ring North and steal the show anyways.
Oh, okay.
There she is. I haven't seen her in a week.
There's my little pup, Rainey's. She's got her little mask on. She's gonna fucking steal all your shit when she breaks in all your houses. And she's the one making all the racket right now on her
There you
chew
go.
toy.
Hopefully YouTube zooms in on it when they lets me choose my clips and I get the dog. That way I could use the dog for views.
Get that clickbait, baby. You
Dogs are clickbait. Even they're everything bait.
Just like fucking CGI in some tits next to my head too, and you're good to go.
So I've been question I've been asking everybody. Show MVP. I mean, when people are watching this back, who, like, a lot of fucking crazy shit went down, but who would you put down as show MVP for No Ring North Volume 3?
Probably safety.
Safety?
Yeah,
all right. Well, that rounds it out, guys. Apparently the next No Ring North is just gonna be Travis Moore versus Cutsy, because they're the only two that got on the board during this little experiment. We got Travis with 5. We got Cutthroat with 2. Everybody else, fucking bring your boots back to the store.
Oh, sorry. Safety shows up his first time. He's rip raring to go, and then he does. He shows up and he goes, and he's just walking around having a good time, man.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it.
There you go. All right. Well, fucking. I think I got a little bit of a recap to do with Warhead before I wrap the episode up. But thanks for making it happen, Cutsy.
Can I throw in one quick what's it called? Honorable mention though?
Yes.
That fucking suplex onto the unbreakable door. That would be my other one.
Yeah, that
was fucked.
Yeah, that was a fucked moment. That was I am table or I am door at its greatest. When Matt Cash is like, this is a bad idea. I'm like, I know, man, but it's too late.
Yeah, let's just fucking go. That would be my like.
I think like I did a back somersault off of it. Like, it was fucking terrible.
Oh well, man, it's gonna be great footage though.
All right, well, Cutsy, you got anything you want to plug, or are you just fully incognito right now?
I have a secret YouTube channel if you can find it, and it's not really that secret considering that the URL is behind my head. But other than that,
there you go. Well, then, for my second plug list guest on this show, I'm gonna make sure y'all remember that you can catch him on a No Ring North t-shirt at onlyslams.ca. Keep on plugging it. Keep on funding us during the fanless era. And yeah, thanks for coming and chill with me for a bit, Cutsy, and hopefully I get to see you soon.
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right, be good, brother.
Peace.
After a week of intermittent recording with the crew, we did it, and we're here to wrap things up with the one and only promoter himself, Warhead. So, do you want to take a guess at who won MVP in the votes?
Oh, I gotta say, unsafe Travis.
Yep. So we had Safe Travis with 5, Cutsy with 2, and the rest of us need to call it a day.
We're calling it in.
Yep. We all got smoked.
Well,
But,
the young guys are hungry for it. That's why.
You know what though? A lot of assortment on the moments though. So definitely hasn't been a disappointment getting everybody together. Got to ask Cash how his asshole was.
He had to get stitches.
Yeah. Stitched anus. But yeah, everybody seems in pretty good condition aside from cuts and bruises and the regular stuff. So I mean, I think we did pretty good, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think
So,
this guy in the parking lot is gonna think I'm recording him.
Oh, he might. He probably thinks you're rubbing one out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You're having the phone sex.
All right, continue.
But yeah, I mean, show MVP obviously went to Travis. Everybody very surprised by him. The part I missed, it was the cutsy with the instant blood from the light tube that I wasn't there for. That was a big one on everybody's list, the Supercell Sunday.
Oh, well, yeah, Supercell Sunday. Like, Safe Travis has never used the light tube before, so.
Hey, you know what? One of my first light tube shots, same thing. The guy still to this day, you can see where I hit him.
Oh, see, yeah, like there's a way to hit it, and it's like no one showed him. I didn't know he was actually gonna be swinging light tubes, but you know, that's all on fucking Cutsy.
He swang for the fences.
He hit him with like 3 or 4 light tubes. Like it wasn't just that one that I posted. The 2 in his hand also went on him. And like, yeah, man, it's funny. But those the dirty double duties, I'm just gonna put up clips, man, because the matches themselves did not have a good flow to them.
No, that happens. Everybody was already beat up once. We were all rusty as shit.
Exactly. Everyone was tired, so they didn't really have time to plan, like, you know,
yeah,
match.
Yeah, 100%. But hey, some good clips are some good clips.
Yeah.
So you know, we've got a few, obviously, you know, we got a few more of these to do in the outdoor setting, and then hopefully we can get back to fans. So I mean, Ontario is pretty close knit. So I mean, anybody out there, like, we're getting close through the stages. You know, bar owners, watch what we got going on. Bar owners, anybody that's looking to bring an attraction to their bar when the floodgates open, so to speak, and pack a bar. Definitely, I mean, you know how to find me at PD Skillz Show, and I'll definitely put you in touch with Warhead, or you can find Warhead. He's an easy man to find himself.
At Death Proof Fight on Instagram or Twitter, man. Like, we've shown our numbers before for the last how many years that we can pack a place. Doesn't matter if it was Toronto or if it was Hamilton, wherever. We all hustle. We all get asses in seats. We make money. We make ourselves money. Like, we know business, yo.
Yeah, and it'll definitely be great to get to that point, because definitely itching for that. I think we got something good that people are gonna like.
It's something different from the rest of Ontario.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you, wrap things up, let you know that to no surprise, obviously, Travis beat us out on show MVP. So now I'm gonna have to make sure that he's the man I watch.
Yep. I'm proud of all you guys. I'm proud of all you guys with like all the matches that happened. It was a great time.
Oh, great time. Hey, the best part was the hangout. The wrestling was almost secondary at this point.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, so we'll wrap it up there though. So for those of you listening / watching at home, make sure you check out Death Proof Fight Club on all forms of social media. The YouTube channel, that's where you find No Ring North, as well as Independent Pro Wrestling TV. You can catch us there. And check it out, catch up on what we've done until the new episodes come out.
Buy all the shirts.
Yeah, and swing over to onlyslams.ca. I know you've heard it a few times over the course of the episode, because if someone didn't come with plugs, I gave them plugs. Onlyslams.ca. Get a t-shirt. Oh, wow, tongue tied for a day. Show some support. And yeah. Once again, on the PD Skillz Show, we've got Warhead, and I'm PD Skillz. You know this already. We're out.
Peace.